Hello, 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 hello. Are we live? Hello? I didn't actually bring up the chat, so I can't actually see what y'all are saying. Here we go. Ugh. Alright. I almost had a sip of juice and stream everything started. I should refill that. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Alright, doing that. There we are. Mm-hmm. Oh, King Percival. Oh, man. I just woke up from a nap and I'm a little tired and thirsty as fuck, man. Oof. Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, hello. How are you? No. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Where is it? Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, they've already done season 5? Ugh. I need to watch all that. I don't need to read it. So much work. Mm-hmm. I know Fabulous Beast is good, but man, manga is just at like over 1,000 chapters right now, so it's just like a pain to read, you know? Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm gonna run real quick. You go talk because I just saw something about the fucking ban list, the TCG ban list at least. What? Noroi forbidden? Oh, cool. They finally banned the gimmick puppet FTK. Yummy's limited to 1. Snowing from ban to 1. Malice Pabbit 1. Yummy Way 1. Branded 1. Why did they take Branded Fusion back down to 1? I swear, half of all branded hits are just Konami's way of saying, buy more fucking cardboard. Losers. Uh-huh. I got really distracted looking at a Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. I mean, this is only for the TCG. I'm pretty sure we still have to deal with that. Granted, I haven't seen him playing that in ages. I think part of the reason people stop playing Puppet FTK is just that's actually fairly boring. You can only FTK someone so many times where you're like, well, I'm barely playing Yu-Gi-Oh at this point. Premature Burial 1-1, Metamorphosis to 1, Serrated Typhoon Enchant to 1, Rahu 1, Synchro Overtake 1. Oh wow, that's a lot of Draco Tail hits. Arthelion's to 2, Lucius to 2, Rahu to 1. Jesus. I'm pretty sure Synchro Overtake was only played in like whatchamacallit, Killer Tune. I think that's the only yeah. What? Hang on. Synchro Overtake to 1 doesn't do shit against Cool Tune. Oh, it's a Cool Tune hit. Dude, they only played 1. What? On Arsenal right now, there's not a single tech. Oh, no, they're playing it on. Oh, wait. I'm looking at my Arsenal meta. Yu-Gi-Oh meta. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. It's the only hit to Cool Tune. They murderized Draco Tail, Yummy, and fucking Noroy's not messing it up that bad. They also played in True Rose Whip? Nope. Yeah, the reason Rose Whip is banned. Wow. There we go. So chat, well, what's good? What's you? You want to use words? Use your words. I should actually finish Control. It was a good game. Oh, I got a little sidetracked with the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list. I mean, even the one for the format I played. Nah. Mm-hmm. I did. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Huh. Oh yeah. Mitsu's still gone. I should play more Mitsu. I love that deck archetype, but I just don't play it. Anyway, chat, I guess I've gotten super distracted and needs to actually fucking boot up the game. It's my fucking thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Glory Hounds. So it'll be in G's. Motherfucker, did I not actually put it in Glory? Oh god. What the fuck is it? Hello, everyone. Leopard. Yeah, I don't even know who Hanada is. Boo-doo-doo. There we go. There we go. Worky bitch. See? That was so sound to my voice. Anything good on y'all's end? Blood in the salt water. And enemies. So spooky. Uh-huh. Is it like sound or my voice good, size, good, fun? So I need to like adjust the volume of it. Alright, is this volume better? I'm getting a bit of feedback. Oh, word. My distortion because my headphones are going unplugged. That is salt wawa. Page. Oh wow, fuck. Stream freaking the hell out. I want to refresh this shit. Huh. There we go. Bundle saltwater. In the saltwater district. I mean, yeah, I don't no idea who a not even is. It's been too long. Never caught up, like at all. Nothing to do. Cap on shore leave. I hate Sundays. Even in stores, Rob, because they're all closed. Maybe you can finally take some time to brush those teeth of yours. Maybe I ought to sharpen them on your skull. How about that? As if I let you put your mouth on me. You're the captain. Patrol duty's on you tonight. Why'd I even be patrolling? There's nothing but garbage, same as always. You're looking for interlopers. Other crews fixing to board our vessel. Oh yeah, but they're hiding in trash bags as we speak. Yeah, just do your job, would you? Aren't you gonna be the one hiding in trash bags? Wait, did you hear that? What? Hear what, Ishmael? This is to be the phone. It has, say background noise canceling in pirate speak. There it is again. What's it sound like? It's like some sort of rustling. It's not a new game. I've streamed like every fucking issue of this, well, chapter or whatever we're gonna call these. So far for like, over the course of honestly like 2 years now. I'll go and check it out. At least it's some excitement. Be safe, you hear? So you do care about me. Maybe a little. Don't tell Captain. Cross me heart and hope to die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who'll be there? Oh my gosh. This is Echo sound effects. Granted, this is also made by Echo Project, but this sound effect is 40 die, most agonizing death. I want to know. Oh. There's nothing personal. It's just business. Ah! Ishmael? Be there! Ishmael! There you go. You can talk now, laddie. Thank God, I thought you'd never take it off. Can't blame me for keeping that muzzle on you. With you yapping up a storm. Next time it's gonna be your turn, you know. Only if you catch me first. I'm pretty quick on my feet. Maybe turn the tables next time. I'd be afraid of crushing you. That's the risk I'm willing to take. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a CG again. Recline on a high-up chest. One of you tosses the muzzle, bead brought aside. First, I just sunlight felt into the blinds, calling his blue skin or an orange hue. I didn't know he'd been at it for so long. I comes up and getting a little more free because late. At this point, they're a regular thing. Oh, why? Maybe I'm stressed. Shit me. You took down a fucking plant monster. That was on the last issue. It was on this, okay, well, not the last issue. It was the issue before the last one. I mean, a lot's happened. City Hall getting destroyed, Basil meeting Rosalie. It's all been a bit much. Not Raoul opening up to me would help, but it's only make me worried about his well-being. I've been starving of space all the time. Maybe I'm just getting more freedom because the 6 is good. Absolutely nice when he's not being criminal mastermind. You should check your phone, Ahab. I'm pretty sure Polly gave you a call like, bruh, some shit went down, dude. One of our boys got fucking kidnapped right off the street. Evidently, he's dead. Or maybe the bug dude just like being really dramatic with their words. Brains learn things don't always have to be complicated. You've fallen asleep on me, lad. I didn't notice the windows off. She might have to try and clear the drowsiness. You're comfy. Sure, I ain't just that, lad. What be troubling ye? Dario asks, no, he's not really a pirate. He's just like a fucking jewelry thief. A pirate-themed jewelry thief. What's the word? Or who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? You know Ryoji? Or Ryuji? Is it Ryoji or Ryuji? No. Ryoji is the guy from SMT 3. Right? He's the moon boy. Ryuji is the blonde kid from SMT Persona 5, right? I'm getting their names correct, right? They're just so infuriatingly similar. I'm sure it ain't just that, lad. What be troubling ye? Shouldn't be talking about glory hounds with no thing, but I don't know how much longer I can keep a lid on it either. Just work stuff, I guess. Not really at liberty to say, you know? The occupation woes be getting you down a bit. It's not the work itself, it's more animosity among crewmates. It's not so much animosity, everything's just weird right now. You ever have to deal with? Nah, you probably can't say they either for the same reason. Al pushes himself up a bit, and only one single one mass form, typically showing up the other hand, and our eyes lock as much as they can with the big head. Me, listen here, lad. At the end of the day, crewmates be people. Whether you like it or not, people can't toss their baggage overboard all the time. You know, instead of course, many don't even know which direction to sail in. They all be wanting different things. It's part of Captain's job to recognize the needs of his subordinates, sway them against the mission, and act accordingly. Whoa. There comes a time when he needs to run a tight ship, lest it sink into the depths. Or worse, you end up with a mutiny. Believe me when I say I speak from experience, lad. I get what you're saying. I'm not really the leader of this outfit, though. Hound is. Being a leader ain't always about being in charge. Sometimes about taking charge when no one else will. I've got some pressure. Got some precious ye be protecting. Aye? Yeah. I thought I was about to say ye. Yee. And follow your gut and act. My gut says it needs to be rearranged. Let myself sing into his brace and let out a deep sigh. Thanks, I have. Leans over and plants a tiny kiss on my forehead. No mention. Woo. Yep, sits upright, big as he is, and I should bounce off, cling to the bed to keep myself wide. Over to the edge of the bed where his pants are, and fishes his phone out of his pocket. That's probably for Pop. They probably forgot the keys to the Z-Man again. Struggles with a tiny scream from him before bringing the 2-seat hole. But I assume it's probably squawking screaming from here. We got what he's saying, but it sounds frantic, panicked, more than usual anyway. Slow down, laddie. What you just say? Ishmael's body tenses, brow furrows, for like teeth clench to the best of the abilities. You sure, lad? Did you check for that pulse? He's a hand to his chin. No, he can't. Right. Let's stay, lad. Be right there. Do not go anywhere. Zeppelin drops the phone out of his hands. For a moment, he doesn't say anything. Then he slowly turns his huge head in my direction. His brows furrowed, his smirk gone. Ishmael be. Clears his throat. Oh my god! Oh wow, they just actually killed off a character. Holy snap. Holy snap. Snap, crackle, bitty pop, pop, pop. Whatever that one dude says from No More Heroes 3. Oh, Chad, I guess I got back into playing. I should turn this down so you guys can't hear me playing fucking Exo in the background. That's not what I got back into playing, but Romeo's a Dead Man. It's about time I actually fucking finished that game. Bum 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 bum. Abe's practically blaring through the water. I can barely keep up with him. He said it was a word to me since we left the apartment. Which is understandable. I can hardly believe it myself. Ishmael dead? How? Importantly, why? There has been a murder in the city since... I can't remember, actually. Wow. So you're certainly not living in Gotham. That's for damn sure. No waste not to be superheroes in a city that's not like fucking crime ridden. And at least Superman gets to like fight giant monsters every other Tuesday. Right, it is Monday. So like, why the fuck do I have none on my weekly tab? We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. Not looking at the authorities involved with this being gang business. Gang knows. I was gonna want to hear about this at least. I'm on the phone until I eventually just decided to handle it on my earpiece instead. Duskhound, why are you calling at this hour? Sun has only just risen. Well, I'm back. I'm not expecting you for another 4 hours. Unless you want to train early. Oh, thank God. Listen up. Wake up Donau and get to the Zot Zeman. There's been a murder. The sound's on the other end of the line. You're serious? Yes, please, come quick. We're on our way. Oh gosh. It's keeping you, lad. Hurry up. Just call the boss. Had to let him know what's going on. Stop swimming. Expression is grim. Can't help but wince. Don't me say so. The guy's voice scares me a little. Yeah, sorry. Grumbles and shakes his head, slumping. I know that it's just as well. Might be solving this myself, and I shouldn't take out frustration on ye. Donon's pretty good at what he does. If you think he can help, he'd be welcome to try. He sighs. Responsible. Ishmael's me crew. It's not on my patrol for crying out loud. I don't have. We'll find out who did this, Ahab. Aye, aye, lad. Aye, we will. And when we do, I'm gonna tear him limb from limb. All energy in my already sore entire body, really? And swimming after him. He could just hold on to the guy. I imagine he can move just fine. He's big, very big. They're quiet this morning. Some nocturnal fish, more eels, kernel fish, snappers, but not much else. Only pay too much attention to Ahab, or my outfit for that matter. I suppose Ahab being followed by folks in costumes count. Okay. Good thing, good. Last thing we need is more trouble. Dogman! You know, that one fucking, well, not cartoon, animated movie. That was near Zot Zeman. Zot Zeman. Is that like, what does that even translate into? Zot Zeman? You can see the windows of my face from the scrap with them back in April. No, I think we've seen them all. At least I haven't implied there's more. I can hear a whale like, oh. So the salesman probably notices. Fair tries to wipe up tears in the eyes or realizes his bubble helmet is in the way. The motion just lends hanging his head. Next to me. Oh, fuck. His bubble helmet is in the way. Next to me, I catch a flinch. Oh, snap. hard not to and face this. She glances. Reach up, pat his lower back. I'm right here with you, Ahab. You don't have to do this alone. It's small to be called a crew. Hey man, it's less of a crew. He talks like a pirate, acts like a pirate, but he's honestly just like a phantom thief. So again, that's fairly average size. Ollie slumped over his table, flex while bum and smoosh, so it's touching his cheek. Where to be where he is. Ollie points a second behind him and he pushed multiple tables together. Oh my god. He was laid on top of them as we get close, my breath catching in my throat. I've never seen a dead body before. I mean, I've been a dead body. That's surreal. Looks pale, stiff. Touch his hand, closes his eyes. Curses under his breath. Well, we are going to get to see it. What happened? While he sniffles, the mascara does little eye bags under his eyes. We was pulling patrol last night while I was cleaning here. Called me in, all of a sudden they were screaming. I thought he was pulling my leg, so I went to check, and they found him floating in the water. Carried him here, he wouldn't stop floating, so I had nets. Oh, Captain. Beardall flies into Ahab's arms, sobbing. Put an arm around them, simply holds him. Well, he's alright. It's alright. And I can tell he doesn't mean what he's saying. Ishmael was me. Yeah, we were at each other's throat all this time, but I was going to... He stops, continuing to cry. My heart hurts just looking at him. While I go home, let me take care of this. That'd be in order. I can take it from here. While he glances in my direction, urging my presence, but only just. Nod and keep my head down. With all due respect, Captain, I can't. I'm not going to... Barrett shakes his head and with a look of determination that feels a little more than a little forced. I shan't be taking a break until I break the neck of whoever did this. That's why you bought the Hound, huh? To help look? Came along because I wanted to. Ishmael was no friend of mine, but I made a promise to people of the city when I took this job. Thank ye. I'm sure Ishmael would understand. You know how he... When they died, it feels so surreal. He shakes his head. No, what? No, nay. Like I said, I just found him floating. We'll determine the cause of death together. Whoa, jeez, you got here fast. How'd you get in here? Door was open? You were distracted? Where's the boss? There he is! Hey! One behind him as a rule comes swimming in, his scowl on his man's face and his chest heaves with angry breaths. So no one would want to be a amount of time for it to an innocent life scoundrels. Prepare to taste like... I'll raise an arm, blocking her from swinging past. At ease. Like them seem to be saltwater syndicate member Don Hound. Oh. Those lumps. Sorry, should get more details. There's no need to apologize. Now the victim was friend of... Whether the victim was friend or foe matters not. We'll solve this murder regardless. All turns to Ahab. I wish to examine him before an autopsy. Do I have your permission, Mr. Ahab? You can do that? Do that? Yes. Yes? Sounds like it should have been obvious. Damn. Okay, by all means, go ahead. You have so many... One of your days you're gonna find out, like, oh, can you all... Is this something... Do you want me to play the unicycle? You can also do that? No, I was joking. He says that like it should have been obvious. Don't we need to move him to land first? No, I'm certified to perform autopsies underwater. That's the thing? Why aren't you certified to? What aren't you certified to do? What aren't you certified to do? Fly plane? I have bad eyesight. No. Mr. Ahab? Oh, well, that's a joke. Ahab looks to Polly, responds with a curt silent nod. I have permission just... I would treat him with the utmost respect. Have my word. That probably wouldn't go over well. Elaborate. Why wouldn't they go over well? Well, right, they are criminals. Yeah. I remember stuff. I know how stuff works. As Milo rattles off a list of things he's going to need. Ahab Raoul standing next. Going to need to Ahab Raoul stands next to me. How do you? How did you find out? I was patrolling the area. Sure, you're patrolling some areas without me. Yes? No. I guess what I'm saying is, the contact with I have a thankfully catches on. I'd be the one who called him. It was not my first choice to reach out to use, but I still had his number from the gallery incident. You beat in tow as well. Oh, right. That makes sense. Didn't sound entirely convinced in that first few seconds. Only someone can hear is while tinkering behind us. Not like we're all underwater. We're in Hounds right now. We'd be able to smell Ahab's scent on me. Well, regardless of what happened then, I praise your good judgment getting us on the case. I'll brush his side, a little briefcase in hand. Watching you next to Ishmael, he checks his pulse and cranes his head. He is indeed deceased. Time of death, judging my state of body, approximately 3:30 at night. Any next of kin must be informed of his passing? No, we were the only ones. Ah, my condolences. Thank you. What's wrong, Milo? He appears to be paler than a corpse would normally be. That's what I thought so too. He beckons Ahab over and gently to them proceeded to disrobe Ishmael until he's left in his underwear. Strange, is the only way I can find for it. Under his body and watch Milo work. Scary how serene this is. Serene he is. How scared he is. What be it? Look at his body. What do you see? Just the two? It's a rather prominent tattoo on his belly. What's this? Treasure map on his treasure trail? That's not what I asked. I had that since you joined up. I want to get inked like me, but I didn't have the guts to go for a big one. It suits him? We're going to get him a new one for his birthday, but, you know, I was thinking of getting a tattoo as well. Otherwise against it, though. What kind of tattoo? A phoenix. Back to the mad hand. God, love these people. Agree. His hands. What's this on his knuckles? It's like dried blood. What is this? It does not look that way. I'm guessing he was attacked by a mosquito. Mosquito who wanted to get a good sip. Do you reckon he fought back? Just like him. Never knew when he was outmatched. Hope we gave him hell. I will take Symbol, just in case. Look to his jacket laid next to him on the table. Silent stains, so there's still sauce from Mr. Broom's store in some pristine condition. If he was murdered, why doesn't his jacket have any blood on it? You're right. Maybe they took off his helmet and choked him on land? Oh, I thought it was Milo. Rivali's scale is now ready. Like a mantis, though. Maybe? Who knows? I don't know what a mosquito looks like. Negative. When I found him in the water, he was wearing his helmet. It was still full of water. Don't show any signs of asphyxiation, or it's not showing any signs of asphyxiation or strangulation. He has a little wound on his neck, too. Right there, below his gills. Hold on, I think I see something. Can I... Gesture from Milo to move aside. When he does, I move Ishmael aside, pointing at his neck. It's a very small puncture there, right on his collar, helmet would have been. It's like he got poked by a needle. Look, right there. Yes, I noticed that as well. What about other possibilities first? So he was stabbed in the neck? Probably gasped. Yes and no. A round wound is raised in red and looks there. Scratch marks, meaning redness and swelling indicate histamine response, reaction to foreign substance, most likely introduced to body through injection site. Tried to claw out the wound, was alive when it happened, at least at first. Saying he was drugged? No. Drained. What do you mean drained? Like someone took his blood? Body's already far colder than expected after the estimated time of death. We're Barracuda, and there's a natural palo we've already discussed. Yep, got another chapter 2 days ago. I only looked it up offhand because I was just like listening to music on a playlist and like Glory Hounds came up and I was like, oh, I should fucking check that one. I was like, oh, well goddamn. If there's a new chapter, then by all means. Oh, dee dabba die. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba da. Man. I'll have to perform thorough autopsy to make sure, but preliminary signs point to exsanguination as the cause of death. Exsanguination? Loss of all blood and body. I know that, but isn't what vampires do? Vampires are a myth, Don Hound. I watched a man turn invisible just earlier this year, Milo. His immune response is likely due to anticoagulants and other proteins commonly found in mosquito saliva. He has hands balled to fist. Mosquito, you say? Are you sure? But there's no blood. Puncture's so tiny. You're correct. Killer was extremely precise. Mosquitoes don't need to drink blood, though. There are plenty of synthetic alternatives on the market. Don't need to, yes, but they still can. You know, a hungry mosquito wouldn't drain all of a person's blood. Maybe we're not dealing with an ordinary mosquito. Maybe we're not dealing with an ordinary mosquito. Reaches into the little suitcase he's been carrying and pulls out something small, metallic, and shiny. A scalpel. If seeing internal organs makes you uncomfortable, I suggest you leave the room. We all look around as if to base our reaction on what everyone else is doing, and let's walk out. God damn. Hardcore. Lowers the scalpel to Ishmael's neck, right next to the puncture wound. Scratches the coat of skin. Oh, whoa. You make an incision, routing gas sound from underneath the blade. Standing there frozen as Ishmael's eyes snap open when he grips the edge of the table. Miles got his scalpel. Barracuda rises, that holding him in place. Oh, fuck, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. His eyes that around from while the storm bubble escapes his mouth. What the hell? Milo, is this supposed to happen? Get me the fuck out of here! It's most assuredly not. I thought you were dead. Ishmael, you yet live? His expression threads leaned over between horrified and ecstatic. The heck does it look like? I mean, yes, Captain. Ishmael. Oh, thank God. I'm bowled over as Polly rushes towards us, throwing his helmet in smooth motion, mascara leaving black trails in the water. He throws himself on top of Ishmael, locking his beak in the recruiter's mouth. Oh. Okay, sure. Very intense kiss. Ishmael seems flabby at first when she wraps her arm falling kisses back. When they pull apart, Ishmael finally reclines. Hopefully not eternally this time. Oh, you never let me put my mouth on you. Well, it looks like he wants to say something, but quickly realizes he can't breathe on water. Makes a mad dash for his helmet. Can't make out everything else while he vents the water out from it, but he pick up a few choice syllables. God damn it, I keep on drifting like my mouse to the right and off this monitor into like the next one. And don't you ever go out on your own again, mister. I'll be watching you. Love you too, Paul. Oh, that was almost made me forget on me. In me. I'm in me underwear? I had to undress you for an autopsy. Well, starts are half moments to hold the scalpel aloft in a trembling hand. Honestly, yeah, I'd be terrified too. It's like, I nearly killed a man. Seeing a body walk, get up and nearly killing a man is, ooh, what's an autopsy? You were dead. So you steal my clothes first? Milo, he was dead, wasn't he? I was shaking so much, the water on was rippling. I confirmed time of death. There's no pulse, complete loss of blood. Must be one of nature's miracles. No Wait, is he a vampire? Oh my God, is he just straight up a vampire now? It's like, oh my God, I'm dealing with a vampire mosquito. Sure. That's a thing in this world, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past this game. You accidentally resurrected an ancient megafauna. Then there was the dude who could just turn invisible. You know, I feel like this vision I was going to climax with a Sinister Six. Mr. Invisiman. Evidently this mosquito. It's no miracle. It should not be. I was this close to... Quietly lowers the scalpel and cuts through the netting, freeing Ishmael. Barracuda rolls on the table, scooping up his clothes and putting them in a blank. Judges and scratches the neck. Color is starting to return to his scales. Looks way worse for wear. God, this is bizarre. Can't help but feel a pit forming in my stomach. I was for a second, open tune to that voice from before, back when I fell off the convention center's roof. It's quiet. That's right, someone tried to start shit with me and decked him in the face. Then there was some pinch and I got real cold and fell asleep. Sleep, lad? You sure? Probably fish you out the canal. Dead as Davy Jones himself. Why did I appear back at the skyscraper? Well, why did I appear back on the skyscraper? Well, this just happened. Anything else you remember? There was a lady? What kind of lady, Ishmael? A bug lady, I think, with wings. Well, that narrows it down. A mosquito? I think so, Captain. Guess Milo's hypothesis was correct. What voice would Raul have? I guess Milo's have. Oh. I see I have flinch. Name, lad? Did you get a name? But ain't not, Captain. The thing I heard was something about business. Sounded like she wasn't from around these waters. Know who could have done it, Ahab? I'll just say I have me a couple of running theories. As do I. Not seriously believe murder would be perpetrated by a vampire? This man comes back to life from in front of my very eyes. Nothing is off the proverbial table. I came back to life too. Cleveland's eyes on me. It's a long story. Oh right, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, it's a long story. Don't worry about it. No pay, vampire or not. Not vampire. Okay. When Milo's proven wrong, I reserve the right to do the Milo was wrong dance. Ugh. Man, the what? What do you mean the what? Not vampire. The I was wrong song. It's from Gravity Falls. This is a Stan. This is a. I am wrong, and this is the Stan was wrong song. I shouldn't have taken that chance. So here's my remorseful. Here's my remorseful dance. Yeah, it's just from Gravity. I've never actually properly sat down and watched Gravity Falls all the way through. I've only watched like episodes here and there. So they mentioned business. Does that mean you were attacked by a rival gang? Or a couple of them, so maybe? No uniforms, though. I didn't get to see much. It was dark, too, so... She doesn't. I mean, no gang moseys onto my territory and attacks my crew without expecting some payback. If we knock in some heads tonight, I want to join, Captain. Aye, me as well. They can't know ye be alive, Ishmael. They can't know ye be alive, Ishmael. I'm gonna have to do this with the Hounds. Aww. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this mystery. Boss clears his throat. Not so fast, Spot. Huh? We're champions of justice. We won't do the bidding of gangs. We do not involve ourselves in turf wars. You be serious? Yes, we came here to investigate a murder. That murder has been... He pauses, tapping his shameless index finger. Solved? Reversed? I wouldn't exactly call it solved. Can't just go around joining up with the very people we're sworn to fight. In all fairness, we're not pilfered a thing recently. That's true. Hound, do you really think we should just let a dangerous group like this go? I'm not letting the urgency of this mission change who we are, Spot. We will investigate this matter, but we will do so on our own. Out of respect, Hound, if this is what they did to Ishmael, we might be in big trouble if we take them all alone. This is it. This is for our city as much as it is for people who, in this case, are simply civilians, victims. I find myself in agreement. Dangerous groups like these left unchecked could lead to dire consequences for the entirety of Shippersburg. You'll die if you fight them alone. But fight side by side with... Ahab simply smirks. This goes against their code. I simply cannot allow it. Why is he being so stubborn about this? Doesn't he see that it's better to work together? What do you suggest we do then? I'll come up with a plan. I always do. Groan. Is this what Ahab had to deal with every time his crew doesn't see eye to eye? Call our conversation from this morning. Look, we're dealing with a very dangerous group of people. We know the help we can get to figure this out. He has a responsibility towards his subordinates, and he's going to go after them whether we help him or not. Right? You best believe it. I'm not staying idly by while my crew gets attacked. On my honor as a captain, I swear I'll keyhole whoever did this to Ishmael. So how about this? Both Ahab and Rule eye me quizzically. The Glory Hounds partner up with Saltwater Syndicate to defend their honor and to investigate the threat against the people in the city. There's a hand before Rule can protest. In exchange, Ahab and his gang give up their criminal activities. We what? Ahab is quiet for a bit. You want us, the most weird gang in all of Shippersburg, go straight and arrow. Yeah. Very well. What? What? You'll give up crime? You'll give up crime. If we catch a killer, we'll give up crime for a week. What? I don't think so, Ahab. Alright then, what be your count offer, Hound? A whole year, at least. 2 weeks. 6 months. 3 weeks? Then you give me one of those grappling hooks. One month and the crew joins the animal scrub shippers works. I don't know what that is. I cannot say that. Final offer. Fine. You did have a hard bargain. We have ourselves a deal. I'm not really sure what just happened, but I guess that worked. Hell yeah! Bargaining. Is stream frozen? Shouldn't be. I'm seeing stuff move forward on a studio. How do I know I can trust you? What do you take me for? Bro shrugs with a smirk. Master criminal? Just because I'm good with me hands don't make me a liar. Wearing that mask will make me blind. I've got my eye on you. Sworn me flag, you have me word. Polynesian will gasp. The captain swore on this flag. He says like it's more impactful than an Ishmael dying. And you have mine. Very well. We can go on and start investigating. I will be in contact with the base leader. I'll meet you back here. I'll meet you back here at dusk, Hounds. Don't be late. Or I'll be leaving without you. Are you guys gonna be okay? Until you catch the crook who did it. Ugh. Never been above water in the saltwater district before. I had any reason to. Only a note up here is the docks. Maybe a squint, the light hits them right. You can make out a couple of factories and foundries in the distance, way out of town. Saltwater district houses the highest concentration of aquatic species, so most of the granted, I suppose Ishmael would breathe air, but like he's a whale, so he can just like chill out just fine by holding his breath for hours. Ugh. Here's my chapin stick. Chat, today was originally supposed to be an art stream. I wanted to like finish up this drawing of Enthusiast I'm doing. Saltwater district houses the concentration of aquatic species, so the social scene is underwater. Lots of touristy places and bars. Red light district's probably one of its biggest draws. You know, above water, it's different. Tall thin buildings cast long shadows and form a labyrinthful web of narrow alleyways and dead-end roads. Affluent neon signs advertise to no one. Spooky. The fog isn't making it any better. This be where you found them? Aye, aye, Captain. Found them floating down there. When's the canal? Do you think they'll attack again? We're bound to once see Ishmael's accident has made them give up our claim. Has made us give up our claim on this territory. Just a matter of when. By the way, are you sure about? Sure about what, lad? I don't know. Not doing any crime. I made a promise, lad. I'll be man of me word. And don't worry about me crew. Besides, what of you? All that talk of. His voice softens a whisper. Haven't died before. I fell from a skyscraper while we're fighting Camila. A way to go. I woke up in this strange place where a voice told me it needed me alive. Next thing I knew, I was on the skyscraper again right before I fell. It was weird. It's like the skyscraper sign of derision. It's a sigh that we sound similar to what happened to Ishmael. I was thinking the same thing, except this time didn't rewind. Might be just that important. Or be it harder to come back when you splattered all the pavement so far from where you need to be. Maybe. Don't think I'm crazy? After today, I believe that's fair. Honestly, I'm surprised they don't have a higher tolerance for bullshit. Like, we resurrected an animal from the past, bro. Straight to bootleg. People are already selling bootlegs of that Avatar: The Last Airbender movie, which is fucking crazy because it's not even out yet. Not even out yet officially at all. Not even streaming to video. This fucking bootleg to whatever. The other day, I'd believe anything. Seeing Ishmael alive again, for whatever reason, God may have had to bring him back to us. It was wonderful, but Also made me wonder if Hound might have the right of it. Maybe it is time to fold up the old Jolly Roger and make an honest living. Don't put me crew in any more danger. I be the all. I be all they have, and they be all I have as well. Holly, Captain? Tell me, in all your years of operating the syndicate, how many members have we lost? Do me tonsils count? Nope. Well, if we count, everyone's still under lock and key in the city brig. I mean, truly lost, ye dolt. Then not. Until today. Until today. I think I understand what you're saying, Captain. With all Ishmael like that, I didn't know what to do with myself. Like lost a part of me I didn't know I had. I seem a lot closer than you let on. Plus me who recruited him, he's just simple way to sleep with her. And nothing to his name, stuck holding up stores. Funny, that's why I met him too. Under me tutelage, he changed. He grew. All he means to say is that we found him causing ruckus in our territory and figured we'd have less trouble on our hands if we took him in. The rest is all true though, I didn't have the best childhood. I guess saw myself in him, I guess. Sure, lad. And on top of him, and under him. And inside him. Definitely inside him. Hey! That's actually really sweet. Didn't think you had it in you, frankly. Hey, my name's not Frank. I haven't had anything in me. Point being, I don't want to go through that ever again. And for the... I mean, Milo, Donhound, and Raoul... Did I just call him Donhound? Milo, Raoul, and Alex should definitely know all about that. It's like, this world's weirder than you thought. Weirder than you think. You. Gay indeed. Point being, I don't want to go through that ever again. Point being, I don't want to go through that ever again. Neither do I. You're right, this would be bigger than just me crew. Our town could be in danger if we don't solve this. Have you ever dealt with rivals before? Once or twice, usually run off real fast once they saw me. You leave quite the impression. As do ye. What? This is just how we were dressed, right, Spot? No comment. Oh, please, who created the blueprints for this outfit, They're charged. For no small amount of duress. Why is the uniform so tight, though? It's just how they dress. You don't see Batman going around wearing fucking, what? Jinko jeans. Jinko jeans are those, like, really large baggy jeans, right? Oh, jeez. No, like weird. I mean, yeah, vampires, like, sure, vampire mosquito. Like, okay. Alex even came back to life. Again, this world's weirder than they all like to us. They're all acting. It's just... But oh, yeah, what do you think of the TCG ban list? It's all sorts of nonsense. Why is the uniform so tight, though? It's comfortable and easy to move around in. Very breathable, too. Really? Because it looks like it right up my crow's nest, so to speak. I don't have that problem, I think. But do you know what he means by crow's nest? I smile, but I don't think he'd appreciate it. Boy, do I. What? Couldn't say. That might be canon. It's probably going to be canon by the time this case is over. Where's summon sort, come honey? They're not legalizing summon sort without a massive errata. Oh my god, TCG ban list is a whole load of nonsense. TCG ban list. I literally just looked it up. All the new, it's honestly rather large, but it's rather bad. K904 is banned. Cherry Rose Whip is banned. Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machine X is banned. All in all, those aren't too bad. Nora is a bit of a toothless hit, but good. It's good that we don't have to deal with the puppet FTK at all. Cups of Yummy is now to 1. Bullshit. Yummy should be at 4. Fuck it. Fairy Tale Snow is now to 1, which makes sense. There's a new archetype based around it. Malice P. White Rabbit, or Malice Pabbit as I call it, that went down to 1. Sure, I'll take a Malice hit. Cups of Yummy Way. That's also down to 1. Doesn't really impact the deck, but fucking sure, whatever. Branded Fusion went down to 1. A hit I think is rather unnecessary. This is clearly one of those buy more cardboard kind of hits. Metamorphosis down to 1, up to 1 from Forbidden, alongside Premature Burial. 2 old cards being moved to legalization. That's neat. Radiant Typhoon Chant down to 1. Rahu Dracotail down to 1. Dracotail Lucas down to 2. Dracotail Thalion down to 2. And Synchro Overtake down to 1. Chat, what decks aren't on this list? Because there are 2 very notable, very powerful decks that are just entirely, like, that have received no direct hits. Maybe you'll have to figure it out yourself sometime, Hounds. I see that cute little tail wagon. Don't worry, you see it safe with me. Secret? Yeah. Branded is good. I feel like the part of the problem with Branded is also part of the problem. Okay, well, Heroes manages to dodge this issue because it's fundamentally an anime deck, and thus it's kind of shit. Like, its fundamentals are shit. But Branded also has the infinite support problem, and like, it's not hard. Like, even half decent support is really good when there's like 20 good cards in the deck. No, Cool Tune has been running rampant, especially in TCG. It's new in MD, but it's not that new in TCG. And I think it's hang on, I'm looking up Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta right now. Meta. I think it's like the top deck right now. Oh, Dracotail, Yummy, VSK9. Where the fuck is it? Top 10 events, 3,026 players, 52 events, 12,000 players. Yeah. It's weird they didn't hit, what is it? I literally just forgot its name. Cool Tunes. Does Yummy mean we go a real deck? I've heard nothing. Yummy, Radiant Typhoon, Yummy. Yeah. It's weird, and yeah, Vanguard's Volcano. Oh, okay, Norroy's a hit, but did they even really play Norroy? No, not really. No, they played 1. I don't get hit. I don't get most of the Dracotail hits since it's not like they played 2 of their monsters. Oh, the reason the deck is good. Don't I'm not too familiar with what's the word TCG release dates, but don't they get like a new box set every month or something? Oh shit, chat. ST Wave card notifiability will be unchanged. Cool Tune, you mean? Secret? What secret? I don't know what you're talking about. And my tail certainly isn't cute. Spot, is my tail cute? I feel like that's a trick question, sir. Yeah, Cool Tune. But don't the TCG get like a new selection box every month? But this discussion on TCG reminded me. There's you know, for fucking the OCG is getting a new product, which features manga style cards that reproduce original card designs. I'm hoping that's a new rarity alongside overframes. That would do wonders. Reprint. Okay. So Master Duel gets new sets like every month or so. Every month, no. When does the new sets come out into the TCG, man? Every other month? You guys hear that? I did. Seemed like coming from the alley over there. Bus gestures for me to follow. Polynab, stay close to nearby streetlight. I like what I'm feeling. It's my own heartbeat beating my chest when drones are shuffling around us. Owls rise, moving in the shadows. I can see them. I can barely hear them. Smell blood. Please, I'm not the one who's sick to my stomach. What be this? An ambush. My earpiece cackle, but Bruce knows. Oh, whoa! I'm lying in wait. The scoundrels. Jamming our systems. Raven 3. One's dead. Oh no! Try to focus, see if I can make it a shape in the dark alleyway. Spot! Whoosh! My eyes even react. I can even react. My ball standing from the side, nearly helping avoid a direct blow from above. All art or full art cards. I imagine it's going to be black and white reproductions of like cards from the manga, you know, with at least Kazuki Takashi's style artwork. Maybe they'll even be like non-legal for play and have like that card design from the manga with just the attack defense and not the effect written on it. No? Oh right, yeah. I was gonna ask. I'm surprised the TCG hasn't done something like that, but then I was like, granted, there's Yu-Gi-Oh laws around not Yu-Gi-Oh laws, USA laws around products appearing in a like kids TV show. So they'd have to be so they have to make cards distinct from the ones you see in the anime. Oh no, Color Pencil work was Or I can even react while seeing the sign, nearly avoiding direction above. Whoa, that was close. Here's something just above us. A low rooftop can barely make out the outline of a figure. Quite nimble to dodge that. I'll give you that. Boy sounds almost miserably disappointed. Now that we'll see what next attack coming. Ah! The manga effects. That could be very good or very bad. Someone or something just, oh no, sweeps our leg and hit concrete. Easy prey. I like easy prey. Voices like gravel. Show off. Oh, blood intensifies and scramble back to my feet. Something slivers towards me. My grappling gun had it finished before I can even shoot. His eyes and thing to try to track it, no avail. Trouble keeping up, gentlemen? Always on the rooftop again. My words, show yourselves! OMG! As you wish. It's a lamprey! Turn around as quick as I can and jab. It gets caught if violence what we're dealing with. It's shrouded, but it's a leech. Oh, a leech. Okay, no, I'm on the ground. Boss next to me. Hurt. Lads! Usually I hear Abba bouldering over to us. The leech disappeared into the shadows again. As the man moves and closer, it's usually become marginless and scared. Flinch, if I had to guess. Like the leech is hiding close by, just out of sight. State your business. You're trespassing on our turf, you dirty dogs. Behind me, Ab stirs. Your turf, these waters belong to Saltwater Syndicate, and you best remember that. Takes a few aggressive steps towards, Street Tiles barely holding together under his weight. Belly pumps up his chest and joins him. Be the ones who took down Ishmael. The Finch takes a bow, not looking at any of us. No, it couldn't be. Flash of thick cloud of smoke. Oh! Assume a common position out of instinct, covering my muzzle with the elbow to avoid breathing it in. The coffin continued me. Raoul and Polly weren't quite as quick. When smoke dissipates, a woman standing in front of us. Dress would make even royalty look plain in comparison. Despite all that extravagance, can't read any emotion in her eyes. My, such a bravery, rousing applause in order. Though I haven't the hands to give you one with. I thought that after what transpired last night, no one would dare venture out into the streets again, much less seek us out. I commend you, but I don't want that to go to your head. That's what the juiciest blood is, and it does taste so much better without the hubris. The fuck are you? Camila. Oh my gosh. You know her? Who be this, Captain? Now doesn't pay either of us any mind. Should have known you'd be back to bite me in the ass at some point. You the one who got Ishmael. Ishmael, I'm sorry, my sweet, but I'm quite awful when it comes to names. Flavors, on the other hand, are a different story. Wow, it's so rare. Echo Project respects women? Gasp. I like the music, though. Barracudas was rather plain. I wonder if yours will be any different. Who are you, and why are you attacking the citizens of Shippersburg? Aye, quite the direct one, aren't you? Suppose Ahab hasn't told you. What, are you a vampire? I really like him. He's the best team player. I don't like you, but alas, I'm on the move for final conversation before dinner. Value your lives. What's wrong with those tails between your legs? My business is with him. I love the talking animation. Sorry for making you wait, dear. But I always intended to come for you. I've just been oh so busy, but now I wish for nothing more than to reconnect with you. What the hell are you talking about? The rest of the city can wait. It'll fall soon enough. Tense up as our wings beat and intended. Beat with an intent to end things right now. Rule moves immediately. Alright team, battle positions. Defensive formation. Yes sir. My training, my instincts have started to become more honed. Move next to the boss and cover his flank. What be you on about? I be in charge of this operation, Hound. Though I take out temporary companions might disagree with our respective roles. Neil already is self-attack, the role's attention is focused on Ahab. Oh no, we all agree that we're detecting the point. If you think your feeble tactics will make it differently against me, you're sadly mistaken. Incoming! What? Sure buzz cuts to the air as our adversary darts right at us. Whoa! He's fast. Just went right past us. I better defend when she swoops to our exposed head and attempt to sweep the boss's leg. I don't think so. Reacts quickly and jumps up from a grappling gun, leaving aim at our direction when she puts our heel after missing an attack. Oh my gosh! Spinning back kick. Oh man, managed to get his arms up in time. He sent barreling directly into me. The world tells this music goes this visual novel goes hard. I'm sorry, but this shit goes hard. I love it. I love it to death. The world tumbles around us before we hit the cold hard ground. She's back with powers of the undead. Jeez. Oof. Oh, what the heck was that? Camila lands light on her feet, and once I've finished to laugh. Shippersburg's in trouble if that's the best you can do. I mean, Polly may have exchanged a word look. Looks like it'd be up to us, Captain. Aye, let's show her who rules these seas. Wait, don't do anything reckless, she's... Man. Yeah, thunders ahead of Camila. His measures tried all but cracking the asphalt underfoot. Turned sideways, he moved elegant as if she's prepared to dance. Pull her roll up. We need to work together to take her down. Come on. Everyone's up for a massive punch. One I've been hit by before. It's over if we can land a clean hit. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Blows in the shockwave rippling through the air. Gosh. And Polly stops the distraction and watches them all. Finish and cannibal playing. Focus on them. Both still standing. What the hell? How did you manage to... Honestly tries to push through. Oh my god, she is a vampire! Sure, fuck it, that's in the story now. I wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't complain. Oh man. Oh man. A soft chuckle. She caught Abe's massive fist between two of her arms. Oh, man. Gotta read a text real quick. That's why I got quiet all of a sudden, chat. All these years and you still leave the same openings. Is this fucking magic or is she just like an actual vampire? Captain! Somewhat grounded. Dude, it has been grounded since, like, Spot came back from the dead. This is amazing. I love it. I love it. I am so sick of, like, gritty. This is mostly speaking about Batman, granted. I'm so fucking sick of, like, realistic superhero. Oh, not even just Batman. Even the boys and, hell. Yeah, even kind of Invincible. I'm so sick of, like, roundedness. Just give me something that's fucking wacky and stupid. Just play it completely straight. Just like, sure, there's vampires here now. What are you gonna do? Fucking complain about it? Captain! You should have known I'd make a point to study my prey, dearest Ahab. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like you took the same precaution. Allow me, then, to enlighten you. Before any of us can register what's happening, she lifts Ahab. Oh my god! She throws lazily and releases him. Oh my gosh! She's just straight up a vampire with undead strength. I fuck with it. Or hell, she's doping to hell and back. I want more. I want more. I want more. He twirls lazily and releases them in our direction. Now a vampire, fuck yeah. This video was going to end with him literally fighting God like this is an RPG. It's gonna be great. Happening so fast, Will and I barely have even gotten back up. Spot! Polly! Spot! Polly! Three of us managed to catch Ahab. We're considering my earlier longing to be crushed by him. The fuck? I'm trying to warn you there's something off about her. Her strength is unreal. What if she really isn't? Like, no matter what she is, we need to take her down. Oh, if you can turn things around that easily, think again. She charges her to be like proboscis aimed right at us. Damn it! There's no way we can dodge like this. No! Flinching, closing my eyes, praying for a miracle. UV lamp! Oh no! He got stabbed! What? Have you done on me here, lad? Down he goes! Ahab! Captain! Well, aren't you turning out to be more shiftless than I remember? A shame too, so I'm gonna save you like the old days. What a cosmic entity! Okay, so a god, sure. You're gonna be fighting the Silver Surfer? No, that's copyrighted. What the fuck was the Silver Surfer parody from that one, like, Hanna-Barbera superhero show? Silver Spooner! The copper car driver. That's what they're going to be. That's who they're going to be fighting, the copper car driver. Barbacore. She jumps back, observing Ahab with a look that's almost disappointment. I huddle down close to Ahab, trying to get him up, but he's gravely injured. Polaris over us, knocking me aside to close Ahab with everything he has. I can pay for this! He's just streaming down his face. Polly, wait! I'm by the elbow and looks. He shoots me his pure venom. I don't think we can win this. Ahab won't last. We need to get out. We need to get out. We get him out somehow. Those henchmen emerge, dancing slow, quiet steps. Was this all the excitement we can expect out of them? Our game needn't be over. I'm looking forward to hunting you down, my dear Ahab. Go on then, run. Enjoy a moving target. Yes. Lamprey. The leech. Probably wastes no time and he drops the smoke bomb. Why do you have those? Some rogue grumbles, some gritted teeth. Let's go, now! Slightest hesitation to step. He doesn't want to run away. So he blame him. I must carry Ahab heading towards the Sweetwater district. Slow going. I need to look back a few steps to make sure we're not being followed. Along with a signal from my stomach to return. Shit, you feel that? Darn it. Hold on to Captain for me. I'll buy you some time. Don't be a fool, Polly. You're no match for them. I'll not let them take him. Swear on me life. Give a yeetus and go. What do you... Oh, off with ye hounds. Not a rule, and we'll press on, rounding nearest corners. You probably should. It's gonna be okay. What the heck is he planning to do? Just then I get my answer. Scree! Sounds so sure I can just feel my eardrums rupturing. Think my mask muffles some of it. But I stumble. I guys up the last moments later, breathing heavily and looking like I saw a ghost. Slow him down, I did. Should buy some time. I'm probably stunned for long, though. That could something in the back of my mind, but I'm hoping against hope, to be honest. Go down. Where's the nearest slide? You mean... He mumbles stunned. We need to get him to medical attention fast. He's losing a lot of blood. Maybe he's finally cargoes again. Still a little garbled, I can make out Miles' voice again at least. Communications were cut. What transpired? They ambushed us. Ahab is badly wounded. He's been, stabbed. I can provide medical attention, but you need to act fast. Tell us where the nearest slide is. Nearest location should be location, Mr. Bruin's store. That's where we'll go. Polly, help us carry him. But, listen to Polly. Hey, quiet, okay? Save your strength. Ahab coughs, looking red. Oh, jeez! So he agrees. Polly seems to hesitate for a moment longer before adding his strength to ours. God damn. Even with the three of us, Ahab is heavy at this rate. My shoulders might give up before we even get there. Are still on our tail? What to tell? Just assume the worst. As I don't down every alley, every moving shadow, even my own, makes my heart race faster. Polly guides us through the streets that seem to get narrow at every turn, forcing us to take different positions to carry Ahab. Damn. Lucky he's such a big guy. It takes a lot longer for him to lose all of his blood. I swear I've seen that in like Cameo or something, you know? Me when I finally see the building, I feel such a sense of relief on my shoulder and legs stop screaming for the shortest of moments. Go, get in! Rush across the street, every breath sling my throat until we burst the door. Hey, Mr. Bruin! Bruin's standing behind the counter. You're counting the money in the register for a tiny ice step in our direction, becoming big black beads. Heavens above, what has happened? Got into a fight, he's hurt bad. We need to access your back room to get him to safety. Remember that hatch I installed? Of course, I'll open the door for you. Knocks over the scratched door in the back that I've never seen open floor behind her, all the knickknacks and 50 different... Oh, yay! Thank you for leaving my window in one piece this time. Listen, our bad people outside looking for us. Just locking up your store and closing your curtains. Don't open the door, no matter what. I'll be alright, dear. Deal with worse. Get Mr. Ahab some help. When we enter, she closed it again. I hear key slide in the lock, and once it clicks shut, I feel like I can breathe again. All my eyes take a moment to adjust to the dark. Milo, we're on location. About to send Ahab down. I've prepared base for his arrival. Clicks and I see a large garbage bin. In the corner slide out of place. Nothing but a seemingly bottomless void below. In fact, even Ahab in his state seems to frown at. What in the hell's... Is this safe? It is. Alright. You know where Ahab on the ledge of slide and closes his big blue eyes with a gentle push now? He gently slides down. When I scream, I don't hear anything. Siri. We wait for a second looking at each other. He has arrived. He may come down now. Once the fear usually grips me when I stare down on one of these things is absent. The voices in my thoughts before I can. Hope he's alright. I just want to tremble in his words. The same tremble I heard when we were at the nursing home. God damn! That's Rule talking, not Don Hound. I was going to do everything he can. Tell everything. I can't tell when I'm trying to reassure him or myself. They got completely just fucking fodderized. I usually do get beat in a fight, but wow, they got fodderized here. I'm talking Kagurabachi Elite Squad levels of fodderized. Chat, read Kagurabachi, it's really good. Well, it's as steep and fast a drop as always. Her moments between darkness last an eternity. Nothing but the sound of fabric against metal. Maybe it's because I've been out in the dark so long, the light headquarters is naturally bright. Finding Polycurse in a way I'm not sure Ahab would like very much if we were conscious. Well, I'm so laid on the table mat. Milo and Basil up beside him. Blood completely soaked through his shirt. He's breathing coarse and his eyes are closed. Tell me what happened during fight. I could only hear static. Took a bad hit. Adversary was strong. Strong? Yeah, naturally strong. Just mantled Ahab like it was nothing before turning her sights on us. And he took a blow for us when I might have done us in. So much I hate to admit it. Please help him, Milo. We owe it to him. Understand, we will do what we can. Basil! Let away, Mr. Drostov. Alright, I forgot he was also here. Basil's vine slid out of the end of the room, wrapping themselves around Abe's body or coils, but his little strength to resist. What the? It's like, yeah, we're doing the vampire again. He's doing rather heavy. What be you trying to do to Captain? He said this was safe. Basil's not going to do anything to hurt him. You have my word, my feathered friend. God, I love him. Well, mostly he doesn't think Ron's cradle and carry him into the training room. It's really the only place big enough to hold him. Well, you don't, Hound. Count any injuries? We'll live. He's there, Hub. Wouldn't be here without him. His voice trembles. Captain always takes care of his own. Starting to get that, see that now. Training room, Basil directs the vine to gently slump the large hole down the floor. Mal kneels next to him. Can you hear me, Mr. Ahab? I do. When I attempt to save you and stop bleeding, do you trust me? Okay, Basil. After you hold Mr. Ahab steady, I'll perform procedure. May struggle. Struggle? He looks down at the heaving whale. I'm sure I'll keep a person this large in place, sir. I'll try. I'll be best behavior. Sure you will. Just after I should leave, Zero requires steady hand and concentration. But can he do it? Can he save him? We shall see. That's ominous. That's ominous. Well, and I take a seat in the foyer. Foyer sitting here. I'm gonna need to refill my sippy juice. Polly and Basil joining us shortly after. You must know what to say for the longest time. He and Basil's line character was secretly quiet for once. We're all probably thinking the same thing, asking ourselves the same questions, hunting to the same conclusions. What's gonna happen to Ahab if he dies? Gonna come back like me? Like Ishmael? If he does survive, will likely still be down one person. How do we deal with Camila? What exactly went on between them to make her want him dead? Make her want him dead this much? So knocks on the front door. Almost relieved, we pulled away from the anxiety of for a moment. Did your Milo call for anyone? Not that I'm aware of. I think of the entrance on autopilot. I head to the entrance on autopilot and open the doors. Ishmael? Hey, ahoy. Ishmael, how did you get here? This is Polly. He called me here. Said your captain. He said he had the captain. He's gravely wounded. Shit, what do I even say? Alright, come on in. Your ladies went to the foyer, everyone's eyes wide in surprise, all except Polly. He wastes no time running towards Ishmael, hugging him tight and shove the barcode his face and the bubbles under his helmet. I'm worried sick about you, Paul. I was getting yourself killed. Big words come from someone who did get himself killed. I'd still be alive. That can't be fixed. That can be fixed. Okay, guys, calm down. We're all alive and well. Mostly. Guessing you called them over? Aye. Oh, we don't even know where we are right now. You think I'd be the only one with GPS? You think he'd be the only one with GPS? Shouldn't you be calling it like a compass or something? The Pyroglass hasn't been updated a few years, let's just say. God, I love Man, I really do love this visual novel. It managed to blend like serious action with like comedy very well. I'll be sorry for the intrusion, but Ishmael will be like family to the captain. He deserves to be here to help us take down this Camila. You're coming to help us? Aye, I don't take no for an answer. Alright, send the door when you hear the elevator in the next room over. I turn his head to the door opening. While the lack of expression on his face puts my mind at ease, so it makes me feel even worse. Taking that by, I feel like minutes. He is doing well. Polly, who saw his arms over Ishmael, pushes the barcode so hard he hits the wall. You mean he will likely make a full recovery? Oh, thank fuck. He opens the door and steps aside, allowing Ahab to duck through. It seems so relieved to see him stare down at me before. Aside from, not the time. Hello, crew. Captain. Holy shit, Captain. I'll forgive the swearing just this once, Ishmael. Polly starts towards him, but Milo cuts him off with one arm. Sorry, Paul, gotta be careful. Doctor's orders. Camila. Well, no. Camila is taken from the vampire novel, Camila. That's where Castlevania gets the name. That's likely where this one also gets the name. Fun fact, Ellie from Hasamo is also based off of Camila. Specifically her Halloween art from that one event, the Kabukicho Halloween. The white dress is a reference to one of the scenes from the book. So there's your fun fact for this video. This voice is a lot weaker than I'm used to. How are you feeling? Alive, considering how much medication I'm under. I wonder if I even feel that. He hobbles towards us. Me. The entire cruise. I was walking in groans. I was breathed to the side, offering him his shoulder, which, considering the sheer size between them, feels a little bit comical. I told you to take it slow. You should not be moving around yet. Sounding the rug, we all sprint to grab pillows and keep them upright so you constant exhales loudly. Your eyes are in no time. You think this will be the first time I've been run through. The fact that you're saying that makes me a little worried about your life choices. Me as well. Come to think of it. Good to see you, laddie. Me too. You really see their hides back there, jumping in front of her like that. Chat, give me a second. I really do gotta go refill my sippy juice. I don't know. I don't know. Discuss what you think is going on, because, like, what the fuck's up with Camila? Why is she, like, freakishly strong? Like, stronger than even Ahab. And, like, by a decent margin. Not even a decent margin, by a huge margin. Anyway, yeah, BRB. Man. Would explain why she's always attacking on land. Pumpkins? How is I weak to pumpkins? You too. Really saved their hides back there. Jumping in front of her like that. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Any honorable man would. I'm sure the Dawnhound would tell you the same. I'm not sure I could, really. It's truly remarkable. Seem they respect their Dawnhound? Maybe. There you go, I can tell you again. I'd laugh. I don't want to bust me gut open. Oh, man. Gods, I never thought Camila would nearly do me in like that. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm reminded of the Castlevania anime, that like funny conversation they have about like what vampires are weak to. Like, it's always just funny because it's funny what they genuinely. I find that to be like one of my favorite scenes from the like franchise because it asks that silly question of like, okay, so how the fuck do they know they're weak to all these random bullshits? Gods, I never thought Camila would nearly do me in like that. Mind telling us what was up with her? Seems like you go back a ways. I know her, or well, knew her in one of my previous lives before I founded the Syndicate. We used to swim in the same waters. You mean you were together? No, that's for me, they're part of the same group. That's been 20 years or so ago. Maybe 5 and 20? So we're up to no good even back then. I don't always get a choice on my hands without Dawnhound. I didn't have any penance or money, or a fancy house. Just a kid on the street. I did what I could to survive. I was face troops almost immediately. Sorry, I had no idea. It must have been hard. What did you do? What did you do to get by? Pickpocketing, petty theft, smash and grabs. You pickpocketing? What can I say? I'm good with my hands. A lot of folks expected A lot of folks don't expect it from someone as big as I am, and if they do, they'd be too afraid to call out. Fair enough. Even if the days are yours, and the wildest dreams that could know to candle the blasted bonfire that was Camila. She was a bloody legend. Rumors were swirling of her having robbed kings, stealing most precious jewels, and that was when she was just starting out. And while we were chasing the same target, way on the other side of the continent. There may, well, yeah, because pumpkins don't exist in Europe. It was, if I recall, it was either a turnip or just some kind of gourd. I was stunned to hear she knew of me work. Even proud, truth be told, eventually we sprang some eyes together, and next was fortune. She wanted to go bigger, bolder. She wanted to step on next to reach for the stars. Did you? I didn't. I was scared for what had become of her. And the worst part was, what blood she had tasted only made her crave more. We were still in a painting museum, a guard came in, and she did him in like she did to me and Ishmael. And worse. I just couldn't look her in the eyes after that one. Split the town not long after that, and came here. Then I've only heard stories about her. Terrifying tales. What kind of tales? Word has she formed an organization, roaming from city to city, and wherever she went, destruction followed. So I think it might be a lot of things, but we don't kill them, don't hurt anyone who hasn't hurt us. Should have known it would have been a matter of time before she got here. Was she always that strong? Not like tonight. She was always strong, but something changed after that day at the museum. She started taking on blood before, so she told me, but... This is... Oh, I feel alive. Like a drizzle turning into a hurricane. You think we can take her on? Without me? Mayhaps if you catch her unawares. She ain't used to being outplayed. I figured numbers being our favor would sway the odds, but we might just chase her down. We might just have to chase her down to where she makes her home. Any idea where that would be? Somewhere dark and musty, away from prying eyes, most likely. So we'll narrow it down. Maybe we could somehow go back and get a tracker on her or one of her henchmen. That's too risky, Duskhound. Is there no weakness at all we can exploit somehow? May interrupt, Mr. Ahab. You must rest. Aye, you'd be right. Based on your stores when we saw tonight, we could be in for quite a fight. Pledge my men to ye. As long as they'll behave. Oh, they will. Won't ye, boys? Aye, aye, Captain. We have no idea what's going on with her. She's strong as fuck and total freak. Be right, though. I'll have to think this through. Can I just say he'd be right, though? Ugh. We all end up spending a restless night in the mansion. How long is the stream been going for, chat? An hour 30? Okay. I honestly have no idea how long this little chapter thing is going to be. I was still keeping watch of Ahab just in case. It wasn't turned to the early hours in the morning. I guess from having using whatever glory hound's business keeps me at the mansion late. Exhaustion will think it's best of me, and I drift off into dreamless slumber for a few hours. Yeah, maybe she might not even know. Over the sound of someone carrying a tray full of cups in the hallway, almost like Milo, judging by the footsteps. I feel like death, but I stretch my aching muscle and put on some clothes before heading to the foyer. I was the last one up. Molly and Ishmael sitting quietly in the corner, because I blamed them. They're probably worried sick about Ahab. While Milo are sitting on the side of the room, Milo notices me first. Good morning, Duskhound. How are you feeling? Morning, guys. Sore all over, but I felt worse. You? I've been up all night, but that was nothing out of the ordinary for me. I am doing well. Raoul? Oh yes, I'm fine. Think about our rematch. All focusing on our mission. I'm all for focusing on our mission, but what are we going to do? Barely made it out alive, and Ahab is the one who paid the price. You're right. We can take action, but we can't afford to be reckless. We need a plan. Camila's far more dangerous than any of us were prepared for. With some sort of weakness to exploit, I don't see how we can win. She behaves like a vampire. Perhaps she shares some weakness. Let's come around to the theory. I thought you vehemently disagreed with the vampire theory. You both remember what happened to Ishmael, yes? Simply not. I have been thinking perhaps Camila's strength came from drinking his blood during previous night. Vampires are always strongest right after feeding, I guess. Explain what I have said earlier, but are growing considerably more dangerous after drinking blood. And by lack of reports regarding other attacks as well, so as Camila's words before fight escalated, I can assume they are exclusively targeting Saltwater Syndicate. She did not get to drink Mr. Ahab's blood. So she's starving right now? Possibly. She'd be weaker than that of actual blood, if more unpredictable. What you mean to say is that even though she may not be an actual vampire, we need to approach her like one. She wants blood, perhaps not to survive, but it appears to increase her strength by a considerable margin. Face her before she can acquire a new food source, or deny her entirely, you may be able to win. She's focused on taking down Ahab and his team as it looks right now. Chances are she hasn't been feeding anyone else. Not yet, anyway. But any one of us could be a food source if we chase her down again. Oh, looks like he's lost in thought before his eyes go wide. Not everyone. What? Oh! When I look over toward Basil, sitting near Polly and Ishmael. They're mostly quiet, but I guess they have a lot in common besides making a lot of noise. But I guess they don't have much in common besides making a lot of noise. What? Am I yawning? I didn't notice. Basil looks at us with a befuddled expression. Bark for skin and sap for blood, was it? They ever gonna explain to Polly and everyone else what the fuck is Basil? Cause I imagine that couldn't have made the news. Can't imagine a more perfect trap. I don't know if this Camila is using some kind of vampire ritual, or if she's simply got exceptional abilities like Camus does. Basil's perfect sounder for her, so he's ready. I've been training him, but this will be his first real mission. I think it's more than ready. I've trained with a man full of times, and he can take a punch. I've got the bruised knuckles to prove it. And it's settled. Oh, Basil! Basil Speed walks over to us, clearly unable to hide his curiosity any longer. What is it, good sirs? Does no one require more tea? Snack, perhaps. A snack would be actually banging right now. I mean, he'd be fine. It'd be like Cell versus Android 16. Basil, I think it's time you made your debut in the field. Ooh, my order has been shipped from World Shopping. Motherfucker, it cost me 200 fucking bucks. I bought three things in the CyberConnect 2 store, and it cost damn near 200 bucks, a little over 200 bucks. I'm so mad about this. Mostly because of fucking, well, granted, I did buy large things. But again, it was, because of this fucking tariff and nonsense. Well, granted, what the day amount of the fucking DM clause? Get the word. Well, granted, I can't even pronounce it. Yeah. Bought 3 keychains, like a fucking metal plate of the Fuga 3 art, 3D metal plate of the Fuga 3 artwork, and a special edition of like a collector's edition for like Fuga 1. It's got a paw bun purse. And another art book. I love collecting art books. Basil, I think someone made your debut in the field. Apparently, Ms. Dronsdorf insisted I should learn more about the city and its populace before I'm headed for a field assignment. I believe in learning on the job. It's what corners for spot. Almost got me killed multiple times, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Besides, it can really use your unique abilities. The mini-me. Granted, I know there's an actual... what was the limit for the mini-me? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Because they mean me. God. Because of that, did you know, just like the fucking duties and fees for getting it into the US was like 2/3 of the price of the actual items I bought. The actual items I bought altogether, like 3 different things. Well, okay, I'm counting the keychains as like one thing, but technically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. Was like only like what, like 130. Shipping and duty fees were $70. It'll be your job to lead us to their hideout. We're taking the fight to them, rip them out, root and stem. Pardon the expression. We'll be right behind you. I don't know how I feel about sending Basil in for this, though. We're the ones responsible for letting them chase us away in the first place. Hey, you, Alex, I really do, but no matter how we slice it, Basil's the only one who can do this. I will not let you down. Vow on my honorability. Move out tonight. Still need to get their attention. That should be easy enough. I guess we have in mind, Mr. Rivard. Yeah, just have him dressed up as a pirate and start doing pirate speak. Hello, we here walking the streets all alone and helpless. Last survivor of the Saltwater Syndicate. Filled to the brim with juicy, nutrient-rich, healthy blood. The Rivard, are you sure this is gonna work? Just stick to the script for now, Basil. Oh, alright. My potion is so exposed. My position is so exposed. Almost exposed myself into the neck with rich life blood flowing through my many prominent, easy-to-reach arteries. Did I mention I'm a member of the Saltwater Syndicate? There's no way she's that gullible. There's no way she's that gullible. There's no way it's that easy. Oh my god, it is that easy. From like Spider-Verse. Remember that? The first movie, at least. Ugh. We good, boss? Yes, Basil should be getting kidnapped any minute now. I don't think that's something you say with that much gusto. Well, hello, gentlemen. Could you tell me? Oof. Oh no, lo and behold, I'm taken against my will as an unknown specified location. I repeat, I'm currently... Copy loud and clear, Basil. I'm particularly pursued shortly. Don't hound out. And ask for a clearer sign than that. What if it's just an entirely separate group that just kidnapped him? Like, oh, wow, huh? Damn. Shit, did I read that? Copy loud and clear, but can't ask for a clearer sign than that. Let's hope the tracker works. Here's the rematch spot. Take a deep breath and try to stay on my nerves. No more up against. It's not the most exciting prospect. But we gotta do this. I'm ready. They don't roll and I stir. Probably Ishmael was springing action as well. Ishmael seems particularly eager. It's time to get revenge on this damn to get payback for the captain. Wants to be in agreement. Don't want to draw too much attention. Do follow behind us, but keep your distance. Fine, we'll follow right behind you through the canals. Don't you dare try and give us a slip. We won't. We're in this together. Still a new battle plan, our secret up and deployed. We set out. Tracking signal lead us directly to the very edge of town, as far out as I've ever been. For long, the streetlights get fewer and fewer. Eventually, Raul and I are left walking down a lone dirt road in the dark under the trees that block even the starlight. Since the city is gone, left nothing but thoughts and the sound of our breathing. This is spooky. Yeah, it's spooky indeed. A graveyard. Are we even allowed to be here? Is Basil okay? Grab my grappling hook, gun row stops. Easy spot, just a twig, see? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. We're getting close? Should be. Signal's getting a bit spotty with us being this far out. It's a little strange. Shouldn't the signal be getting stronger since we're getting closer? I mean, the tracker works. I was talking about the network signal. Took much further when But I took it much further out while testing, and it never got this weak. Glad we brought flashlights. I am too. Going around, it seems dark with every step, and we're passing. Where's Ishmael and Polly? I'm worried. And the vegetation grows thicker, the path gets narrower. Camila becomes just about the last thing on my mind. No, I have to stay focused. We all follow what I can only loosely describe as a path. It goes on and on like some sort of hallway into the unknown. Until all of a sudden, it stops. Carefully stepping with the underbrush, we find ourselves clearing of sorts, marked by crumbling brick fences. Fog so thick, I can't make out anything other than the sort of gate at its center, about the size of a small house. This is the place. I mean, we are in a graveyard. That could be in a crypt. Could be fighting a cryptid. Strange. I don't know there'd be reconstructions around here. He shines a light past the fences, and I can make out a few familiar shapes. Looks like a cemetery. You know, in spite of years and loose horror movies, I always thought cemeteries would be serene, peaceful places in real life. Right now, it's fucking terrifying. This one puts even those from the movies to shame. So, grown with weeds and plants, any paths that might have been here have become completely invisible. Scant few headstones that are still on one piece have been weathered by time and battered by what must have been decades, if not centuries, of rain, wind, sleet, and snow. Decades, if not centuries, of no one visiting. Shiver runs down my back. It's just cold, right? This place isn't actually haunted, is it? Are we sure they're here? This has to be it. Sure enough, the target's flashing green. I guess no one would ever think to look here. Once, if they even did think to. Walked down the path, I assume it's the main trail. I'm certainly having second thoughts. No better, it's where the tree themselves are watching us. I wonder why it's been abandoned. It's close to city limits. I think there will be some descendants of the deceased or groundskeepers to maintain this place. And now Benny left. Most of his graves seem really old. You're right. It was on some before Shippersburg was founded. They're all, actually. They all are, actually. These must date back to Middle Ages at least. Or Fenna knows about it. The ones I can read, anyway. Some of them I haven't seen before. Is that normal for a graveyard? I've actually been in one before. You haven't? That's weird. I can tell you, but somehow I doubt it. What was that? I don't know. Probably just the wind? But what if it wasn't? Puts his hand to his side, sticking out his chest. I'll protect you. I'm not sure what you could do against a ghost, but I appreciate the sentiment. Leave us. Why? The sound echoes faintly and dark, coming from every direction at once. Shit. I'm on roll. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing they've dealt with, honestly. Again. I'm on rules, if that's going to do anything about the vengeful dead. Okay, you definitely heard that. Well, why did you leave us behind? Ah! Discount room to me. Why did you leave us behind? It's right behind us. Oh my god, it's right behind. You didn't think you'd leave us behind, did you? There we go. Polly's colorful plume and just dark conscious darkness. See? It's just Polly. Just Polly? Why is acting captain out to kill on you twice, no thrice? Oh God, Polly, just say hi like a normal person. I did, you weren't listening. Like, dogs supposed to have good ears on you. We can't get back at him before they did the captain. As long as you know this is supposed to be a stealth approach. Aye, Hound, you ain't hear a whisper from me. Milo, you intel? And if his crackle but no voice comes out, only static. Is it busted? I don't think so. Maybe something interfering with the signal again. Really, Polly, where'd you come from? That's what I want to know. Like, we had to go all the way off-road. I'm feeling metal stings for weeks to come. What are you talking about? We just went down the wide stony path, same as you. Brought us straight here. What stony path? That way? Sure enough, pointing the direction of the very brush we just emerged from. Something he seems to notice, too. What the? Might be Basil's handiwork. Plant fellow? Does that kind of stuff sometimes. You should have seen City Hall. And watched the news. That was you lot? Sorta, not exactly. It was a flow arrangement composition that got a little out of hand, shall we say. Even Captain Ahab didn't leave that much of a mess behind after a job. Wasn't exactly our choice. Basil knows they're coming, right? Look at the tracker. Pointing in the direction of the large structure at the graveyard center. Well, that's still working at least. Looks like they're in there. What manner of building is that? It's a mausoleum. What now? A tomb. Looks like a pretty fancy one, too. With stone, the stone it's made out of is one chipped like everything else. It seems relatively well kept otherwise. I wonder who it was made for. It must have been quite important. I don't be seeing any name anywhere. Neither do I. Not even a plaque or anything. Spooky! Strange considering just how huge it is. As you draw near its big stone doors, hear someone on the inside cry out. Pricked my ears, but the yelling stops. That must be Basil. Road jogs ahead without worrying, yet expected to crash into oh! Press my nerves as best I can and chase after him. I'm surprised Basil was seated right in front of the door with a wooden chair. His expression is so jovial, it's almost like he didn't notice hands were tied behind his back. You can friend from earlier standing on either side of him. Oh, there you are. What timing? I was just telling these lovely folks all about you. You mean this was a ruse? It's not really a tour guide from the Saltwater Syndicate? No, he must be off the entire history of Shiver's work now than a single breath earlier. No, that's just him being a nerd. Impressive? As impressive as it was dull, to be perfectly honest. The others will take cautious steps towards them. Not so brave when you're the ones being hunted, I see. Where's your mistress? We got a score to settle with her. We don't mind having another go at the two of you while we wait. And neither do I. It's the dead man. Not so dead now, be he. He said you're outnumbered, outmatched, and outplayed. That's a good one. Now stand down and surrender and tell us where to find Camila. Or you'll be drinking your own blood. Not so fast. One wrong move and you're chatty. You'll be fine. Chatty friend gets it. Get it? The Finch seems behind Basil, slowly companion move closer, baring his teeth. I was outnumbered, but we can even the odds. At least this part's sort of happening according to plan. I don't know. What are you planning to do, you fiend? And I'm presenting him another nutritious gift to Our Lady. But she's not the only one who likes to feed. What's your plan? Drain his blood and feast on its power? Something like that. Now drop her weapons and take off those masks. On his head, he's scraping Basil's neck. Serious, you know. Be wise to do as we say. Ye gods, sounds, oh no, I'm too youthful and vigorous to perish. My natural fluids are too nutritious and bursting with flavor. Oh, we won't want to interrupt your mealtime. By all means, cut your teeth on him. You won't live to regret that mistake, you drab mutts. We have henchmen both bite down at once. Camilla's henchmen. Coiled in pain and confusion. Yeah, what is this? I busted my bloody beak. All bark and no bite. Well, you weren't wrong entirely. Except he's got a bite to match. Basil, if you would. Jubilantly. Balls his fist, let's pierce the floor. We're going like tendrils entangling their feet. Nope, they do just straight up say he has sap. You struggle against him rather ineffectively. Ground is rather fertile. As did all the dead folks buried here. Makes her good compost. You can't disrespect the dead like that. What? You were thinking it too? Smell of blood, harsh and pungent, suddenly ooh. The chill settles over me, so the temperature just drops several degrees in an instant. I thought I smelled a rat. Seems you brought an entire colony this time. Voice cuts through the air. Spot, duck! Oh man, I avoided her attack by hair, and I wasn't even our target. So she cuts through Basil's bonds. Oh! You fools led them right to us. Prepare yourselves for a reckoning later. Yes, mistress. And you live? How can that be? If you knew that, you'd be the last person I would tell. Makes no matter. Simply have be more thorough this time. Earl grunts through his teeth. We can't have them fight as a team. We have the advantage in numbers. Polly Ishmael, you want to Finch and Leech. Keep them away from her. It'll be me pleasure. Remember some payback for what you did to us. Hazel, back them up. Stay on offensive and break their synergy. Understood. Spot, that means we're taking her on. It's go time. I guess. Yes, boss. What's our battle plan? Our gear should hopefully stand up to her stinger if we play this offensively. Somehow to immobilize her and restrain her. I thought I'd end up fighting in a graveyard. Neither did I. It'll make burying you all the easier. She flies outside in the air and give chase. Oh, bad move. She got better mobility. Ooh. Oh, goddamn, you really live a landlubber. You should have stayed dead the first time. Some help if you would, Polly. Honestly, don't see all the soldiers and they get made a name for itself with goons like you. If you know it, I'm the captain's right-hand man. Your insults have no effect on me. Is that a fact? You best believe it. Well, that's what they test then, eh? California plumage sickens me. I have your head for that, you monochromatic board. Says the living circus tent. How dare you? Say one more word about me and my boy. Say one word about me boyfriend, and I'll gut you like a filthy piece of plankton you are. I'll meet off some assistance, friend. God, what even are you? Why, I'm but a humble shieless defender of the city. Jesus. Shame you're not actually a member of the syndicate. You'd be quite the asset. Think nothing of it. Now let's finish vanquishing these dastardly foes. I mean, yar. Let's help Polly out of his misery. I heard that! Ugh. Those hands find my wrist before I go tumbling over. Steady, Spot! Folks can strike when she's vulnerable. Said than done. Blur, every time I think we have read on her, she moves somewhere else. Can't find her sane. By the time I hear the buzz of her wings, it's already too late. Deep breath. There to my left. I face her, but still too slow. Crashes into me, knocking me back. Air with my lungs. It spins in place and fires the grappling gun as I double over. That's what he's doing, but I hear a track. Damn. Missed! Pulls me up. You should be careful with that tongue piercing, man. Thanks, boss. Gotta say, still have my doubts about her weakness. She's showing anything but. Not by much, but she's not as quick as she was before. Get on the next one. Get ready. My body holds out that long. And if we work together, just like we did on the rooftop against Camus' butterfly god. If it didn't end for me again, I should have thought. I don't think the Dawn Tornado's gonna work on her. Maybe not, but cover each other's backs can block her assault and follow up with a counterattack. I like the idea of trading hits with this lady, but I don't see any other way myself. Coming straight for us again. Talking to her openly and loudly. For rule, he knows putting his hands together. Get on. Now it's tucking his hand, he rises his feet immediately. I'm thrown to the air, right in our path. Takes her back, but as she tries to slow down, she can't anymore. Grab onto her tightly as she can. I grab on tightly to a flying murderer attempting to skewer me. I grab onto her as tightly as one can to a flying murderer attempting to skewer them to the ground. What are you? Sorry, am I in your way? Your son Rose grappling gun. Buck narrowly zooms right past us. Oh no! Grabbing the cord, off the glove paw, trying to twist it around her. She cuts the cord itself with one of her arms. Damn it! Stop, I'm no issues with brace myself for impact. Damn! Impact comes seconds later as I fly back in the mausoleum. I hit the ground hard. Keep before somehow, she cast off the road like it's nothing before me. It's nothing before glaring at me. Each time I take a hit of that exasperation, asking by her fury. Damn! Closed in on me and takes everything I have to dodge her attacks. It's fast anymore. She really is weakening, and I only need to hold out for long enough for her will to catch up. Forced on the offensive, packing up, she tries to find an opening for a punch, but it's water outside. Not me out just yet. Say that, but she's not the only one who's starting to tire out. I'm not fast enough for the next one, and she catches it. Absolute imbecile. Ugh. How does she carry things? Standing against the ground, punctuating insults with punches. She's inches away from the egg. I can't recoil any further. Oh no! Oh no! And he pushes him out with more force. I'm struggling against a wall that is slowly crushing me. Stronger than Ahab. Way stronger. How? She should be weaker, right? Stinger stretching my neck. Oh, there's the artery. Ready. Sleep. That's how it's going to end again. I'm stop to take a breath. Feels cold as ice, stinging in the back of my throat. A grappling gun. That's not going to work again. Sure, sadly gone once more. That'll hard. Oh no! I scream out loud as my throat burns, fingers in my hand, squeezing my shut around the corner. Fires. Oh, right next. Ooh! Ooh! Mausoleum. See, it's feet top. Grappling hooks. Oh. Is she actually a vampire? Sun's first dawn. Sun's rays hit her, and she may not be vampire like rule. Light's enough to blind her for a moment. Ah! You thought that was going to work? You have another thing coming. Something blocks the light. Something blocks the light coming from the gap. But the grappling guns are left. Heave! Oh! It's a loud thud outside as something big connects with the wall. Huh? Is there a momentary distraction to roll away from him? Jesus! Right before the rest of the wall gives out, coming down the top of her and missing me by an inch. Amp steps in the mausoleum over the debris, head ducks slightly as he plants his foot on the pile covering Camila. How? You didn't think I'd let you sort this mess out on me on your own, did you? As soon as that crow gave me that all clear, set a course for the location. I don't have time if I do say so to myself. The ultimate tracker. Although it did take me more than a moment to figure out this wee little contraption. I was spotted beneath the rubble, voice muffled. Thought I had to. I was more disappointed than angry. Turns out I'm hard to kill. He winks at me. So is my crew. Aw, damn it. Not an actual vampire, that's a bummer. His face folds and he sees my hand. Does count, you be hurt? His eyes snapping from his direction. I'm fine, where's... Maybe right there, laddie. Good. My blood hangs cold. I have to go heavy. For a few moments to close them, dark so stifling, lasting both an eternity and only a second. Stifling, not stifling. I open them again, scenery's changed. In the train room, everyone's standing around me. Look who's finally coming too! I was a growing face coming to view, Joey Miles. The crew gets his usual game face. While the crow's got his usual game face on, there's some visible relief in his expression. I was wondering if you'd ever wake, Duskhound. It's unlike you to be sleeping so much. Most said it was just exhaustion catching up to you. How are you feeling? Sore. Look up at my hand. It's been bandaged. Still a big red spot. Don't worry. You'll make full recovery. I'm sure of it. At the very least, I don't see the need to amputate. That's reassuring. I was thinking Kill Bill, but also Bruce Lee. Even scarier than the Dawnhound Crow, you know that? I'm well aware. Oh, Ahab's here? Just wanted to come along and make sure you had some company when you woke up. That and my crew could use a bit of patching up. It's only that, then I just find Timothy Ishmael probably squabbling behind the others. It felt good to finally win a fight for once. You didn't win your fight. You were getting clobbered until Twiggy saved you. Boy! But you look good, very dashing doing it, Ish. I could get used to it. This is nothing. You did me duty. Besides, you couldn't let the bird insult you like that, Paul. I had him right where I wanted him. When I insulted him, was skirt off like the little coward he was. You were losing it. I was not. Just like that, I found myself longing for the sweet embrace of consciousness again. Well, he's probably Ishmael seemed back to normal. How long was I out? A couple hours, give or take. I dropped you down one of those slides where we bring Camila and her goons to the brig. She was like he'd been in prison for a long time. It was funny, it does, not being the ones getting locked up for once. Might almost get used to it. You're gonna have to. No crime for a month, remember? I remember. I'm a man of me word. How would you feel if it were permanent? That not be what we agreed upon, Don Hound! Trying to double cross us? I know it's not what we agreed, but out there I gotta see some very talented, capable men. Your hearts are in the right place. What if you had a job? A job? As in a 9 to 5? Oh, do you see me sitting behind a desk? Not exactly. I don't think we find one big enough anyway. I mean, a job suitable for men of your talents. But Op Deck is looking for new security. You want to put thieves to work in a gallery? You want to put thieves to work in a gallery they tried to steal from? You seem receptive to the idea. He mumbles under his breath. Provided I pay the wages out of pocket and reimburse whatever they steal. I'll think about it. Tries this close to jumping for joy, but yeah, puts his hand back up before he can respond. No promises. That way he's smirking at you and can tell what Abe's thinking right now. I suppose that's about as straightforward an answer as we could expect. Just remember, we've cheated before and we'll do it again if need be. But ain't that the fun part, Don Hound? You keep pushing me for about a thief, and I keep pushing you about a hero. I was so smug about it after I made victorious. Oh, great captain. It's most most symbiotic relations I've ever heard of. Why does that make sense to me? Oh? Those faces close Abs now. They're gonna chill for like some minute. Great captain now. What's that talk? You trying to drop your anchor in me lagoon? What? Plunging me booty? Oh! Most face contorts between a few emotions and finally vocalizes a thought. What? No, I mean... Takes several steps back, face red, tails wagging. I don't mind that, but we'll have to set a date. He'll cast his eye over the floor, he thinks everyone will collect himself. Clears his throat loudly. Clears his throat loudly. I can't read. I'm illiterate, I guess. On all serious note, I mean it. If you ever feel free to leave. Fair play to you then, Don Hound. Turns over to Polly and Ishmael. Let's be off, me hearties. Got some cleaning ahead of us. Aye, Captain. The old man Yowie. To that, who's to say which way the wind blows? Truly, Don Hound does count. I'd be grateful. You too, Crow. My name is Milo Drozdov. Milo, that's a good name for a good man. Speaking of, you never told me yours. Your real name, I mean. Maybe one day, after you earn it. Winks. Who is that? Oh, it's me. Said you have something you want to talk about? Yes, indeed. Please come in. Wow, I gotta say, this greenhouse looks amazing. Thank you, sir. It's been much time you guys of late. Basil has been a great help. Appreciate you visiting as well. What's CG? That means a lot, given all that's happened during the City Hall incident. In point of fact, sir, that's what I wanted to discuss, or rather, something related. You see, recently stumbled upon this congo while chasing Mr. DeVos on Unmansion. Did I forget to put that one back in the collection? It was Steel Fang Sal number 7. Ah. So you found the note. For the longest time I've been trying and often failing to understand you. Oh, I know what a CG is, but like, what CG are you mentioning specifically? It means I realize what incredible pressure you've been under for her. To be honest, it's been on my mind ever since City Hall. I've been trying to find a good time to talk about it. In fact, part of me wanted to bring it up with you years ago, but I was afraid. Of me? Of my potential response? No. I wasn't ready to face reality. See, I didn't find out until a few years ago. The mom's diagnosis, so she tried to tell me where she put it. And she figured I'd find it eventually. It took me a while to even get around to reading it myself. And I tried, I really did. I could never make it far. It would mean accepting the situation. Telling the mom that she was gone, well, the mom I knew. Even though I wonder if she'd be proud of the man I've become. Is that why you try so hard to help people? I want to live the kind of life that will allow me to help people to make people's lives better. Is that not exactly why I started Brevard Enterprises? It was, but it wasn't enough. I didn't feel like it was enough. I didn't feel like it'd be something I'd be remembered by. I want to help people more personally, save lives, at least have a positive impact on people's lives. I think I understand. However, there's a difference between leaving a positive impact and overstepping bounds. I mean, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Somewhere along the line, I started thinking that if I didn't try hard enough, people might simply forget. My goal was to do right by her, by the people I loved. It stopped being about them, became all about me. I'm sorry, Milo. There's still metal with your greenhouse. I should have shown you the note. You care about her a great deal, too. Sorry as well for what I said back at City Hall about her being ashamed of you. That was not right. Wish you had told me about the note. Might have been more understanding some of your more eccentric tendencies. And part of me was afraid of you'd find my motivations ridiculous, perhaps even abandon me altogether. Master of Art, no rule. Working with you well over for 20 years. We have seen many countries and been through much together. Why do you think I stayed with you all that time? Because I may not always agree with your methods, but I agree with your vision for a better world. What it feels like to be afraid of letting people down, to avoid facing yourself. I felt much the same after sustaining injuries. It was because of you that I found purpose again, and I hope you do the same. Because you are a true friend. Mother would not be ashamed of you failing. She'd be proud of you for continuing to try. She would want you to be happy. Are you happy? No. Not a day goes by when I don't think of her. The more I think of her, the more I realize how very soon a day will go by when she will think of me. And I know it sounds, no, it is selfish to me, of me, but it hurts. I just see her waste away in that home. It hurts that I can't do anything about it. I felt that if I could just put that note in a place where I never have to look at it, I wouldn't have to let her go. I thought, rule. She may forget, but everything she stood for lives on in you. You cannot give her back her memories, but you can just live in a way that honors who she was, what she saw in you. But my friend, you have to live. I don't know. Sometimes I think I've forgotten how. We'll discover how together. Thank you, Milo. I don't deserve you. I'll hear no more self-deprecation. It's unbecoming of you. You are Hound, protector of Shippersburg. I will stay by your side, because you are hopeless without me. Or as I will be resigning as your butler. Oh? You are not in need of an employee, or in need of a friend. Of course, Milo. Thank you. It's nice. Nice. Now, a word from our sponsors. This is very good. Oh wow, that's like actual lyrics to its ending, huh? Alright. It has 6 chapters and 2 pocket editions. It's honestly a fairly long visual novel as it seems. So chat, what do you think of the visual novel? We will be shifting over into art stream simply because I want to try finishing up like a single sketch a week, and I've already fallen behind on this one, so I really need to like make time for it, you know? I figured I'm gonna subject all of you to my bullshit. There isn't a new pocket episode. I like just checked. Only the first 2. Seems like they're foreshadowing one with a little new image for the pocket editions. One that's all about Basil. There we go. There we go. Look at him. It's Amdusius. I have no idea. I don't think they've told us how long they intend for it to be. The full thing to be. There's 82 benches in Silk Song. Didn't know that. Just saw a video about them. Chat, what are some games you recommend be played on like a big TV, like a big sit-down TV, rather than like at a desk? I'm asking because like I did just hook up my TV again, so. Have to do that. Here we go. No, I mean, not really. It doesn't have like, it doesn't have much input lag because again, I literally just hooked up my PC to my TV with like an HDMI cord, so. I'm basically just playing it on, it's basically just a third monitor. I do. What do you think of it so far, chat? I'm gonna pull up an image of Enthusiast anyway. Give me a sec. Alright. Do I want to ink this? Oh, I do want to ink this. Fuck. Hello, A-Drawer. Hell? This fucking thing up again. Oh, open, bro. Okay. It's not opening. Let's fucking try that again. The hell? Yeah, one of his hands probably was backward. I did just do copy paste there, so. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so it's failing to launch, and I don't like that. Why is this song louder than the other one? Come on. Studio, just work, you f***ing bastard. Okay, gonna have to open that FAQ. There we go. Figured it out. When all this fails and your computer's acting weirdly, just unplug it from the fucking TV for some goddamn reason. Bye, Mason. Some goddamn reason, having like a TV plugged up to your PC makes programs act all funky. For some reason it keeps Strive from getting higher than like 30 FPS, even when it's not actually being displayed on the fucking TV. Oh my god, chat. I figured out what was part of the reason why all my games was running way worse than they should be was because they were all trying to be rendered with like fucking frame generation and shit. Like, turn that off. Like, the moment I do turn it off, they suddenly run way better. Anyway, chat, BRB, I gotta piss. I don't know what those hands are backwards. I'm back. Did the song end? Jeez, that was fast. Bill Kasamo. Oh, I'm not gonna say something stupid. We only have over half an hour left in stream. Yeah, you're right. It totally was backwards. Thumbs. Yeah, what do you plan on having for Din Din tonight? I plan on having chicken. Ice cakes? Is that a beast? Is that a fucking Beastars reference? Oh, my caps lock's on. No, whatever. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, Pauper and Press is a Tyson plush from Password. Just heads up here, because I know some of y'all want to get one. Why is there hasn't been Pauper and Press hasn't teamed up for Glory Hounds? Chat, do you know if there's like a place where you can like recommend like products or stuff for Pauper and Press? Because I would fucking kill for like some Fuga. Well, granted, CC2 already sells their own Fuga merch, but also some like Chenya merch. Kinda? It's complicated. This guy from Asamo, Amdusius. I can probably make it larger. Yep, that's all squeezed. Hands honestly look a little small. But, it is what it is. And add all that extra body buff. Entire layer for it then. Complete copy. I do have to ink this. I don't wanna. Oh, I have not been able to see Chad. Oh, well, we haven't seen anything, so we're Gucci. Let's fucking. I need to get off Twitter. I'm looking at fucking Kamen Rider manga. Oh, Chad, did you hear about the new event in Asamo? I completely forgot about that until now. I was thinking of, I actually only thought about it because I was thinking of this song and playing in the background and how it was used for a Live Hero event that's like gone and passed, and there's a new one on the horizon. It's like, oh yeah, wait a minute, there's also a new event in Asamo. Oh shit. I didn't realize that was. Oh shit, I did not do the actual like event story in a Live Hero. I just now realized that because like I don't recognize this song, but it's from Live Hero. Please tell me it's not over. Fuck, 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 fuck. Thieves. Free question. Oh, thank fuck. this beating the head's good. Challenge course. Doesn't need to do the tryout. Hero tryouts. Okay, it's loading forever though. I'm gonna do it like fucking note on auto while I'm doing art, but okay, I guess not. Okay. Oh wow, barely any time left in stream. Oh no. Also out of sippy juice. So chat, I guess this is where I'm going to stream solely because I can just focus fucking I'm gonna get a drink anyway. Oh, fuck. Yeah, what do you think of the piece so far? At least the line work is almost I want it to be. Coloring is gonna be tedious as fuck. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you, me, Huntran, Hadrar, Crossman Teal, Nathan Gullet. Anyone else? Oh, no fun comments, no fun comments. Dokers. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And tune in to the video this Sunday. It's gonna be a top 10 about furry romance mangas. Because it's been a while. Fuck it. It's been a while since I was on top 10. Maybe I'll just make it a top 5 so I can talk about them longer. Who knows? Well, chat, really quick. Top 5 or top 10? Which kind of video do you prefer? No thoughts? Okay then. Be sure to like and subscribe. Code and Patreon. Link in the description. As always, this is your host Fuuri, signing out. Bye!